Hey guys, welcome to Lighthouse Tarot, where we embrace the light within ourselves and within others. I'm your host, of course, Rachel Riley, coming back at you with a new video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Come stay a bit if you like. If you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for all your likes, comments, and share. That really helps me put out new content for you every week, and I really enjoy, I genuinely enjoy you guys interacting in the comments and telling me your feedback about my videos and how supportive you are. Makes me feel good, makes you feel good. Win-win situation here. But without further ado, today I'm going to talk about what happens when your manifestation doesn't come exactly how you envisioned it, when maybe your manifestation is blocked, when maybe your manifestation is delayed, or dare I say, your manifestation encounters a failure. In response to the word failure, I want to say this one thing. I just want to say this one thing. In my world, failure doesn't exist. To me, failure is just finding out how not to do something. You did it a certain way, and now you're gonna have to find out a different way of doing it. Think of your life as a big experiment. If you're having an experiment, you don't know physically what's gonna happen until you try something. And when you try something, you're like, okay, well, this didn't work with plan A, so I gotta go to plan B, and plan B maybe didn't work, so let me do plan C. And maybe I mix a little bit of plan A with plan C, and that brings me here. So there is no such thing as failure. Don't ever beat yourself up. Don't ever say you failed. Just tell yourself, oh, I found out a way not to do things. I found out I have to do something a little bit differently to get to where I need to go. And I like the story of Thomas Edison. I'm sure you guys have all heard about Thomas Edison, duh. But did you know that it took him over 1,000 experiments to invent the light bulb? On the 1,001st experiment, Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. Do you know how much strength and tenacity and enthusiasm you have to be to do something over and over 1,000 times? That's a lot of energy, guys. That's a lot of motivation. That's a lot of positivity. And I like what another quote says: success is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. So I would say that for you, if you're encountering any blocks, any delays, or any quote failures with your manifestation, which don't actually exist, it's just you have to do it a different way or go a different path. Just know that people that are great, people that have big dreams, people that really made it in life have encountered a lot of these little obstacles, these little failures, and it's part of your come-up story. It's part of what you're destined to be. And I want to share with you a little story of what happened in Nashville. What happened when I moved to Nashville. It's a success story. It's a success story to get your energy hype. And then what I took away from this experiment and how this can help you too when you're using the law of attraction. So as you all know, scripting. Scripting is my favorite way to manifest because it always happens exactly how I envision it. It happens very fast, and I believe it can happen. Therefore, it does happen in my life because we create our own reality. Everyone is just responding to what we create, right? So the night before I went out to go on my first night in Nashville, I got out my pen and paper and I was writing it down, and I was like, you know what? I really want to meet somebody artistic, somebody creative. I want to meet somebody that's like me, someone very artistic, creative, optimistic, that I just instantly vibe with, instantly click with. After I meet this person, I want them to take me around Nashville. I want to go to my first ever LGBTQ bar. I want to go there, and I want to see the skyline. I want to see the city skyline. I adore skylines. I'm big into architecture. It's just, I've always had this love for it. I also want to break out of our comfort zone. I want us to do something crazy so she remembers me, I remember her. It's a magical night that really sticks in my memory, and also collaborate with somebody while I'm here. Okay, so I met this girl on Tinder. Her name was Beth, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna show you around town. Like, let's go. I like your vibe. So as we met up, Beth gets out of her car. Instantly, I adored her outfit. She was wearing overalls with one side open. She had a shirt underneath. She was wearing a beanie. She just looked extremely artistic. I got in her car. We instantly vibed. She was into the same things I was into. She was into the law of attraction. She was talking about, her experience as a singer. She told me her story, how she moved to Nashville 3 years ago from Oregon to pursue her dream as a singer. She went in on a whim. She just jumped in the car with her friends and moved here. Just bam, that easy. that inspired me. I felt like that was an experience of me, the universe showing me that it's possible to have my dream, showing me a preview of what my life was or where it was beginning. Anyway, she took me to downtown Nashville. We went up this bridge and she showed me the most beautiful, beautiful view of downtown Nashville. And it was the skyline to the left. And we were sitting there and we shared an intimate moment. And the energy there was beautiful. And I was thinking in my head, holy shit, this feels like a dream. I've envisioned seeing the skyline. I've felt the emotions in my head, in my imagination. Now here I am experiencing it. This is real. The pictures don't do it justice. The videos don't do it justice, but I just soaked it all in. And we stayed up there for like an hour just talking. Then she was like, hey, let's go to LGBTQ bar. You've never been, let's go. So we went to a place called the Lipstick Lounge, which is mostly lesbians, but also, anyone that is queer. We went in there, I was just enraptured. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm at my first LGBTQ bar. Wow, I feel so supported right now. This is amazing. And she said that, we got to get back. And I was like, okay, now that you want to leave, let's leave on one condition though. I want you to go up there on karaoke and sing. And she's a singer, but she was had some stage fright. But I was like, no, dude, come on, do it. I put a little bit of that Aquarius peer pressure, and she did. And when she went up there and sang, I actually got out of my seat and danced for her in front of everyone in the bar, and I didn't care. And I've kind of been prepared for this moment because there's a place in Memphis called Hadley's, a motorcycle kind of dive bar, where I went up and did the same thing. I was vibing, I felt the music, it was live, so I just started dancing. Nobody was there, it wasn't a busy night, but I just started dancing and I initiated the energy changing in that bar. So it wasn't new to me. It's uncomfortable in the beginning, but while she was singing, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna support her. She's feeling a little stage fright, let me make her comfortable by being crazy out here. And it was good. It was a memory. We left the bar, and to get a picture, a lady followed us out there, and she's like, hey, my name's Libby. I just wanted to tell you, you guys have beautiful energy, and I love your energy so much. And I had written down I wanted a collaboration before I scripted that. I also want to collaborate with somebody. So she came up to us. Her name was Libby. She was in her 30s, really beautiful woman. She's like, yeah, you guys, I love your energy. You're so beautiful. Your energy is great, and you guys are so optimistic, especially you. She's pointing at me, and I was like, oh, thank you. The dancing, I guess. And she gave us her number, and she was like, you should, I'm a singer in Nashville. You should come see me perform tomorrow, 7 p.m. at the Station Inn. And even though I couldn't go there the day after, it was really incredible, dude. It was incredible that I formed that collaboration with a complete stranger because I jumped out of my comfort zone and brought someone with their energy jumping out of their comfort zone. So every single thing I scripted in my pen and paper before meeting this person, before going downtown, happened. That's how powerful your mind is. That's how powerful your energy, guys, is. So what I would like to tell you from this, if you are hitting a block in your manifestation or things aren't going how you planned and you're like, wow, should I even keep going for this? Yes, keep going from it. And what did you grow from? What did you experience? Because every situation we have, we can experience. Even breakups with people, we can realize, okay, maybe I broke up with this person, but didn't they trigger some self-awareness in me? Didn't I have an epiphany from something they said to me, or an experience that helped me to grow? Maybe emotional intimacy. Maybe, they taught me what was out there. And for me, when I went to Nashville, it showed me what was out there past my hometown, how the energy is different, how there's more opportunities, how there's more creative people, how there's so much available to me. And I did learn also in my trip to Nashville, in my move to Nashville that time, that I could join so many Facebook groups on acting and casting and YouTubers and LGBTQ bars, and how easy it was to connect with people, how easy these opportunities were. So I want to tell you guys that with the law of attraction, there's no such thing as failure. You're only growing. Find the good in it, and then realize you just got to do things a little different way. You got to do it a little different way, and never settle for your box. Like on the Truman Show, when Truman's in there and the director's telling Cynthia, she's like, let Truman go. How could you keep him boxed up? And he's like, well, Truman prefers his cage. So many of us prefer our cage. So many of us prefer to live a simple life, just be like the others, work our 9 to 5, retire with our savings. But you have something different, and you have something bigger, and you know there's a purpose in your life. And you know that, the main characters in the stories, they have a lot of obstacles. They have a lot of big things happening in their life. And that's a part of the heroine's journey, the hero's journey. Therefore, be prepared for it and be happy when it happens, and grow from the blessing, not in the moment, but grow from it and know that, okay, I learned that this is what's out there, that I can do this much independently, and I can meet this many people, and it's this easy to join these communities, and it's this easy to jump out of my comfort zone. So I envisioned it, and now I can bring it in, just go a different way. And the law of attraction, the universe is working in your favor. You are the one. Don't ever give up on your dream. Dream bigger and realize and know the universe rewards the brave. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, night. Let me know how your manifestations are going, and if you've encountered an obstacle or a block, how did that actually turn in your favor? Because I feel like everything turns in our favor with this universe. I love you guys so much. I'll see you later. Goodbye.